everyone, back. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you for everyone who has watched, subscribed, liked my video, and shared, and just all the support. Even if you found it boring, I still appreciate the support. So this week I am going to be making a meal prep recipe. This is what I'm going to be eating the entire week, Monday through Friday. I'm making a recipe for my cauliflower. It's going to be a cauliflower rice recipe, and I kind of do it like a Mexican style cauliflower rice. I hate calling it Mexican because it's not, but it's as close as I'm gonna get to Mexican rice at this point of my diet. And also I'm gonna be making turkey meatballs, and I think that's all I'm making. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna make, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Basically, I do meal prep Monday through Friday. I usually cook on Sunday. It usually lasts me the whole week, all the way until Friday. This isn't the only thing I eat with my diet. I also meal prep like breakfast, snacks, and stuff like that. I make sure I always have like healthy snacks in my fridge throughout the week so that I don't eat later on the road. Also, if you're new to meal prep and you really do want to lose weight, I would recommend it because one, it saves money. I spent $40 on groceries just for this week, and that's for my husband and I, so that's 2 people. And it's easier for me to not eat out or to eat something bad because I already have everything in my fridge and I just warm it up and then I eat it. Okay guys, now I'm behind camera, but I want to show you these ingredients really quick. So I am going to be using some green bell pepper. You can use any bell peppers if you want to have a variety. I just like the green ones. I'm gonna use some garlic powder. This is just some cheap garlic powder. I should probably stop being so cheap with my garlic powder. And some black pepper. Some Sazón. I use usually a little bit less than a full packet. And then I'm gonna be using this thing, Caldo de Tomate con Sabor de Pollo. I don't know what this is called. I wasn't raised around cooking, so I don't know what the Mexican term is for this thing, but this thing. And then some tomato sauce. Oops, I need to learn how to focus. Tomato sauce. And some onions, some chopped onions. Some olive oil. And the turkey, ground turkey. I use the lean one. There's also an extra lean. The less fat, the better. And I use 2 cauliflowers. So I have one right here, and then I have one already chopped up, but I'm gonna show you how to chop up the second one. Okay, so I decided to start with the turkey meatballs because that could start cooking while I prepare the cauliflower rice. So let me just open this packet up. Alright, let's just open this package and dump it in there. Okay. I also went back in my cabinet and went to go get some adobo for the turkey meatballs just to add some extra flavor onto it. So I'm going to put that, dump about half for now of the peppers. I use about half a cup of onion. You can use more or less depending how much onion you like. It is going to get cooked, so if you're worried about uncooked onion, that's not going to be a problem. So I'm going to do that. Where is... Okay. So if you can see in my bowl, I have the turkey, the onion, and the pepper. I'm gonna mix that, get that around. I'm gonna season it in just a second. I'm not fully gonna mix it yet, I'm gonna just get some of it in there and then put some adobo. I just basically do it. I sprinkle things around. I kind of have that tendency to not measure. I just go as I go. And if I do too much, well then, oops. That's kind of how I do it. But yeah, so pepper, you can never go wrong with too much pepper. At least I think. And same thing with the garlic powder. I love garlic, so I always add garlic powder into my stuff. So I'm gonna mix that. The adobo, I'm more careful because I do watch how much sodium I take into my body. So I try not to add anything that has too much salt or add too much salt at once. So if I'm going to be using adobo, I'm not going to be adding salt into any of my food. So that's mixed up in there. Let me just... And then I'm going to add some more. I kind of probably cut too much green pepper, but it's okay. Use the rest of the onion. Like I said, I love garlic powder. Okay, so now that I have it all ready and mixed up, I have my little scooper and I'm going to get my baking sheets out. So excuse my ratchet baking sheet, it's older than I am. And I'm gonna grease this up with a little bit of olive oil. Don't put too much. Hold on, I'll show you. What I do is I just put a little bit of, like a little sprinkle, and I get paper towels and kind of like get it all in there so it's all greased up, but it's not using as much oil as I put into it. So do the same thing with the other one. I'm gonna need more. Just a little sprinkle. And grease up those pans. Also, I have the oven preheating at 350 degrees. So I'm going to be scooping out the ground turkey. Okay, so everything's scooped out. I have about 1.5 cookie sheets full. The oven is ready, so I'm just gonna toss these in the oven. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is show you how to have the cauliflower basically ready to be put in the food processor, in case you need an explanation. If you don't, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to wait until I get there. So basically, just a quick explanation. I'm gonna get rid of all the green thingies, whatever those are called. Get rid of as much of the stem, or whatever that's called. What do you call that thing? I don't know. Let me know what it's called if you want to be particular and teach me my vocabulary. But basically, I want to take this all apart, and then from there, we can get ready to do the rest. Also, cauliflower rice is super messy. Well, cauliflower in general is kind of messy to work with. So just preparing yourself to have little chunks of cauliflower kind of flying everywhere. But okay, so now that I took the pieces apart, I'm gonna go back and try to get rid of as much of this part as I can. I guess this is what I would call the stem, but I don't know if it's a stem. It looks like a tree, so I would think it's a stem or a trunk. It looks like a stem. So basically, I'm just gonna cut off as much of it as I could. Okay, so I have the cauliflower all ready, and I have my food processor ready. Basically, what you're gonna do is just put it in a processor. But if you don't have one, you can use a cheese grater and just grate it. That would give you the same consistency as the rice, but it will take a little bit longer. This one here I got from Walmart for $19.99. So if you don't mind the extra expense, I would definitely just go ahead and do the food processor, because it's gonna save you a lot of time. Also, excuse this ratchetness. My husband thought it was smart to put it in the dishwasher, and yeah, that's what happened. Okay, so I finished with the food processing part of the cauliflower rice. So that's how it's supposed to look. Let me just zoom in for you so you can get a better view of the consistency. So I guess it could kind of look like popcorn in a way. Or even just like, there we go, that's a better lighting. It does look like popcorn in my eyes. See? So I quickly want to show you what the turkey meatballs turned out to look like. This is probably about 20 minutes of cooking, maybe a little bit more. Baking. But I usually just keep an eye on it. I don't know an exact time of how long it takes to cook, but yeah. That's pretty much it with the turkey meatballs, and I'm gonna show you how to prepare the cauliflower rice. Okay, so now that that's heated up, I'm gonna put some olive oil, sprinkle it on. I am going to put some of the cauliflower rice. Let me get a spoon. So usually I use a pot. I don't know how much this thing holds, so I think it'll hold the whole thing, hopefully. Yeah, it will. Okay, so dump that whole thing in there. And I'm just gonna let that sit there for a little bit. And I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I did bring that heat up to about a medium, a little bit. Yep, I'm gonna set that on the medium and basically mix the cauliflower around with the olive oil and let it cook a little bit. And then I'm going to add the tomato sauce we spoke about earlier. Did I open it right? Hold on. Yeah, it's not fully open. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to start with about half of the can. A little bit more than half. It really depends on how much you're making. Again, this is 2 whole things of cauliflower, and it feeds me and my husband. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need more than 1 can. But basically, it feeds me and my husband 2 whole cauliflowers for maybe 5 days. About, let's just say, about at least 10 to 15 meal preps. So yeah. This is basically the tomato sauce is what's gonna be like the liquid form of everything. It's gonna kind of give the rice, I mean not the rice, but the cauliflower more like a moist texture instead of it being so dry like cauliflower usually is. So yeah, we're just gonna mix that in for a second and also put the rest of the tomato sauce. Sometimes I make more than other times, so I really kind of don't have an exact when it comes to portions. I kind of just go and figure out like if it's coated in tomato sauce or not, or yeah. So let me just mix that all in together. Okay, so now that that's fully coated, I am going to add some garlic powder. Again, it's one of those things that I sprinkle on and add as I go. So mix that. And then we're going to use a pack of the Goya, the Sazón. I usually use about half of the Sazón. Sometimes more, but usually half. A little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna add the other half now and let that mix in. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic powder because I love garlic, like I said, for like a billion times. I love garlic. So, I'm gonna mix that. My hands are so tired, so don't mind me. Alright, and then the last ingredient is going to be the Caldo de Tomate, the Pollo thing, whatever this is called. Yeah, I would only use about a little bit less than a tablespoon, like 3/4 of a tablespoon. And mix that around. What I would do is just try it, honestly. Like, as you go, taste it and see how you like it. Yep, pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me get you a better shot of that rice. So as you can see, it kind of has a rice-like, I'm trying to like put it in the viewfinder. I'm not good at this. Okay, there we go. It has like a rice-like consistency. And that's pretty much it. So this is basically what I made. Some of them have more meatballs in this, but this is about what I eat for lunch with a mozzarella cheese stick. So I had a total of 6, and then I still have a little bit of cauliflower rice left. So I'm definitely gonna make either turkey meatballs or something, probably that because it's easier for me, so that I can use up this cauliflower rice, because this is only gonna last me a couple days, because I didn't even say goodbye or nothing. But basically, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoy the recipe. Overall, it's pretty fairly easy to make. Honestly, the only tedious thing is the cauliflower part. But if you have like a large food processor, it'll be a lot faster than it takes me. But yeah, and if you don't have a food processor, I would definitely recommend buying one for this recipe and continue using it. I bought a cheap one for $20 at Walmart, so it was worth it to me. Oh, let me know if you're interested in a what I eat in a day kind of vlog, so you get an idea of how I stay full and still manage and count my calories so I don't go overboard, and also how I avoid binge eating. So I basically just wanted to say goodbye and thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you want any more healthy recipes or things within this kind of category. That's pretty much it, I think, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.